Hello, how are you, Rubits? My name is Little Big Robots. Today I'm going to be talking about this little cutie patootie. I can't remember the number he is on my list. I've been drinking a little bit, but he is the Bumblebee, the Transformers Studio Series line from the movie Bumblebee. They made a lot of the figures from that movie. Some of the other figures in that line will be from the original cartoon movie, the original Transformers movie, stuff like that. I'm not big on Transformers. I'm starting to get big on them now because figures like this come out and they're really pretty and expensive and they're really cool. I'm going to be linking my original review. This is I think he's number 9 or something in my top 12. And the reason I like him is I like this size. I like a good size robot. I like a miniature robot. I like this kind of action figure size, but he's also really chubby and he's just got a nice set of proportions. You know, he just looks really cool. I love that his head is kind of sunk into his shoulder. He looks like a linebacker, you know. He poses well. I only like a Transformer if the bot version is a cool bot. So if you can play with the bot version and you can put them into positions and you know, your niece or nephew could play with it and can take a little abuse. It's actually a toy with without falling apart as you play with it, because a Transformer, as you know, will often have to bend its legs backwards and split its head open and stuff. And it has to be able to do that and hold the position. But mainly, to me, it has to be able to look like a pretty cool vehicle or robot, one or the other, while holding it together. It can't be floppy and flimsy. And this guy is about perfectly in the middle. He's not perfect. Like his kneecaps here actually separate to do a transformation. So that can sometimes bother you a little bit. The foot is pretty loose, but it actually, the way it transforms, it actually gives you a little bit more of some options with the foot. So this one is so well engineered in the way that the bot and the way your elbows would move in his waist, not his head, because his head moves a little bit, but you know, it's kind of sunken in. So his legs, how his legs would bend, and like a normal humanoid foot, that doesn't bother with the transformation or anything. Now, granted, a lot of the ones you find, a lot of my favorite ones I should say, transform into a vehicle that are not super Earth-like. They're very alien and stuff, and so that gives them some freedom to use more. The robot can be a bit more flexible because he's transforming into something that is not necessarily familiar to us, if that makes sense. So Brawn here, if you want to go pick him up, get him on sale. I think I got this one for literally $8. You can grab him, play with them. His color scheme is great. If you did a good wash on him, just a basic wash, just in his robot form, he looks like a cool little bot. I wish, and maybe they do, make like a larger version of this guy, like that big. That would be incredible because he's just such a linebackery looking guy. So I'm really enjoying this little figure. This one I bought is the one that got me kind of back into, not really back into because I've never been into, but started getting me really interested in Transformers. So go check them out. That's the Studio Series Bumblebee Brawn. Brawn, here he comes. I'm going to turn off the camera. Goodbye.